So, welcome to 2023 Asian Jewish Business Network flagship event at the Business Design Centre in Islington in the Gallery Hall. So, I'm joined by Sayed Hamed from Living Guardians. Hi, Sayed. And Brendan Scott from Benjamin Stevens Estate Agencies. So, let me start with you, Sayed, because this is your first year. And we actually met earlier this year in MIPIM.
Absolutely.
Where it all started, where the relationship started.
Yeah. So as it normally does, it started in MIPIM last year, and we were chatting with Russell and Stephen Wayne actually as well about the AJBN and why we needed to get involved. For us, it's been great. So we've been to a number of the midweek events, picking up great knowledge. The team who've been to the events have been really kind of complimentary of everything, and now we're excited to be kind of presenting at our first conference here. So far, the day has been super busy. We're getting a lot of traffic through, having really good conversations with people from all across the industry, so that's great. And yeah, looking forward to a similar thing next year.
Good, because you started, when we first met, and we shared what we do as a network, obviously the membership. That's how it started. You became a member, attended a couple of the events, and I think you wanted to branch out, what else can you do, or what else can we do with you? And the relationship's obviously grown since then, which is good.
Yeah, I would say since joining the AJBN Members Club, we've had about 3 or 4 serious conversations with agencies that we want to work with, clients that could potentially be using our services. So already in the few months that we've been part of the membership, we're already seeing those results.
Good.
And now the event here is just a great way to then solidify that and do a bit of a more face-to-face expression of that. So yeah, it's been fantastic.
Great.
Really beneficial.
And Brendan, I mean, Benjamin Stevens are not strangers to the Asian Jewish Business Network. Steve and I have known each other for a long time, but Benjamin Stevens were one of the first people to sign up in 2019 when we launched it at Lord's Cricket Grounds. I think this is your first time at this show, is that right?
This is my first time at this show. I've been to one of the midweek events as well before. I know it's something that Steve's... He's very proud of the fact that he was almost sort of kind of one of the founding members of it, and I think it's something he holds quite close to his heart. And you can see from today we've had 10 members of staff here from, we've taken them out of the office and made sure that they're available, and they're actually, they're networking, they're talking, they're getting involved. And I think from my point of view, I think it's just a great event to find out what other businesses are doing around us, but also just seeing how we can all start working a little bit more together than maybe we have done in the past. And for me, it's just a really, really good event. I genuinely, it's probably one of the better networking events I've been to.
Well, that's always good to hear. What were you expecting then? Let's ask that question.
I've been to them before where, lots and lots of stands, but not too many people walking around. And actually, you tend to just get people kind of wandering aimlessly, and the conversation doesn't really happen. Whereas what I'm finding here is that everybody wants to engage with everybody, which is, for me, is so important in these events. There's no point just having a stand and kind of standing there and hoping for people to come to you. But actually, there really is, it's not just a business networking event. For me, it feels like almost like a community event.
Yeah.
And that for me is probably what the difference is between other networking events I've been to.
Good. And just before we sort of wrap this up, what are you both? We'll start with you, Sayed. What are you looking to get out of today? And just generally from a business point of view, who are the type of audience that you're trying to attract?
So we're looking for anyone who would be in the property space, whether it be small-scale residential to large commercial developers. Effectively, if you have a property asset that you are looking for support with the management, we can help with that. But I guess one of the big elements that we're trying to get across is that education point around guardianship. So I was saying to a number of people here, there's people who've been in the property game for 20 plus years, and guardianship is still quite a nuanced or niche area for them. Most people, when you speak to them and you have that conversation, they love it, they think it's super innovative, it solves a real world problem that we're having, especially in London. So for us, it's just about getting that conversation out there, speaking to people face to face, and having that opportunity to kind of get that education point out there.
And the same question to you, Brendan.
For me, it's about building network with building relationships with local businesses. For me personally, one of the things that we want to try and reduce is our transaction times within our business, which are frustratingly slow. So for me, it's about building a network of local solicitors, but also working with you guys. I said I played golf with Bradley a few weeks ago, and actually linking up to see how we can help other people as well. The business that we've got at Benjamin Stevens is about pretty much every element of property we cover. So there's so many things that, one, we can share with other people, but also there are certain things that, you know, we want some guidance on, and hopefully we can work well with you guys as well.
Sounds good. Well, look, guys, thank you, and obviously your incredible teams of staff and the support for the Asian Jewish Business Network. We look forward to building better relationships, bigger relationships, and doing more with you in the coming years. Thank you.
Perfect. Thanks, Russell.
Thank you.